Okay, everybody, welcome to my Manifesting with Meg for 2019, our first episode of the year, my 15th episode with my show on for manifesting minds out there and ready to go and take the world by storm. Tonight, I have two amazing people with me, Monica Leone and Jovanni Gaggero, and they are here for their first Facebook Live. So they're probably gonna they're stallions on the screen, but I already have this little vlog thing going in the corner, so it's kind of freaking me out. But anyway, we're gonna get through this and we're gonna have fun tonight because it's Carpe Diem, which is seize the day, and everything that we do in January is all about shaking ourselves out of 2018 into the more prosperous and realizations of the possibilities of 2019. So welcome you guys to my Facebook Live. I just want to introduce you guys really quickly because I think it's important for everyone to know who you are and why I've chosen you guys tonight, right? So
the why.
The why. Oh yeah, the why. But you know, before we do start, I do like to get intentional about my shows, so I think it's really important. So both of you, I'd like you to get intentional, and I'd like you to pick a number in your head. Oh my goodness, that was very strange. Okay, so we're back. I don't know how much of that filmed, but like I said, it's always fun and different every time I do a show. So, like I said, get intentional, pick a number between 1 and 300, and save it for the end of the show, okay? Okay, good. So I want to introduce the two of them. This is a dynamic duo, live and breathe theater. In fact, when I asked her, when you see Monica, you see theater. And the luckiness of my life, in fact, is that I got to meet these two because of their jobs with Miami Children's Theater, because my daughter is an actor with them, and she's bringing them along, or they're bringing her along, I don't know, maybe the opposite, I don't know. But they're bringing along her career, and she's learning so much by them. So in tandem with that, they're both music students, they're actually theater students at FIU.
Well, he's a music.
I'm a music student.
Okay,
and she's
you're
in
musical theater, right? Or musical
music education.
Okay, musical education, and you're theater at Florida International University. So, very lucky to have them both here tonight. I'm very excited about this. They have done many productions with Miami Children's Theater, to include 101 Dalmatians, Peter Pan Jr., what I know of, and also they're now in production of A Year with Frog and Toad, which is going to be in February
9th and 10th.
9th and 10th. So we're super excited to see that unfold. It looks like it's going to be amazing and very exciting.
Her daughter is Toad.
My daughter's
Come
Toad.
see her. She's
Thanks
great.
for the plug. I think she'll be so happy. She'll be so happy to hear you say that. But that being said, as well, you guys do live and breathe music and theater, and your passion definitely precedes you. And I think that that's really important when you're doing something that you love. Then your dreams are realized from that place. I wanted to mention that the two of you for 3 years resided in Orlando as well, working at Disney and Universal Studios, which is exciting. I mean, everybody who lives in Orlando always wants that kind of job, and I imagine that you can dig on that for all of us to let us know what it's really like behind the scenes. But the coolest thing is that you two, as a married couple, and you've been married how long now?
That's a complicated question.
Okay, it's a complicated question.
Legally since 2015.
Okay, legally since 2015. So about 3.5 years then? Okay, so you've been married for 3.5 years, that you guys are a dynamic duo. And the coolest thing is that right now you are working to manifest your dreams together, your equal, similar vision. And one of the visions that you have is to not only see children grow as actors, but also what I thought was really cool was to make them the best versions of themselves. And I think that you guys are using tools and techniques with acting to really bring kids out of themselves, and which I love most about the whole atmosphere of MCT is that they grow in confidence as well.
Yeah.
So why don't you start and tell us a little bit about yourself before I go on and on and on and on and on.
Well, I'm Jovanni. Like she said, I'm 23. I study music education at FIU. I work at MCT. And I mean, that's it. I mean,
well, how about, like, maybe for instance, maybe set forth what dreams you might have right now that like are paramount and forth, like, you know, in this.
Well, I've always wanted to be a choir teacher, hopefully high school by the time I graduate, and I know it's high in demand right now, and to be
Choir,
in Miami-Dade,
Yeah.
there for music and theater as well. We're kind of short on teachers for that, so I know that once I graduate, I'll be able to have a job with that, and I just love, since I've been in choir since elementary, and in high school, my choir teacher His name is Ryan Ellis. He was a big inspiration on me in pursuing my career. So every time I feel like this is a lot of work, or if I ever feel down, I just think about the time when I was in high school and how much he inspired me, and I do want to be that person to other kids. And that's why, like, when I do work at MCT and I do shows, I get really excited in my music rehearsals, and like it's not everyone's favorite part because they all want to do the acting and they want to do the dancing, and like that's great, it's great. But it really makes me happy to hear them, come out of their show and like sing, and they do harmonies and stuff, and it just sounds so pretty.
Wow. You
know what I mean? I get really excited about it, like you can tell.
So just, I think that the thing that you said with regards to your choir teacher and how he inspired you when you were growing up, and then the fact that you want to turn around and do the same for these kids is amazing. And I think that the realization, the awareness that you actually have about that is just even more amazing, because when you go into teaching, a lot of people, go through the motions, but it sounds to me like you don't do that, but you're actually present to them.
Right.
That's awesome.
Right.
And what about you,
Okay,
Monica?
So, hello. So, as she said, we worked for Disney/Universal for 3.5 years. That was an experience, but I feel like if it wasn't for us going and leaving everything behind and like going for that dream at that time, we wouldn't be where we are today.
That's awesome.
So I really view and like thank that experience, because it has made me the person and the professional that I am today. After that, theater. I've always done theater in high school, and when I graduated high school, I said I need to be doing theater for the rest of my life. So I have been studying theater, and I'm going to graduate soon, and with my bachelor's in theater. And we absolutely love our jobs, but right now I feel like I'm going for another dream.
Well, I think that the cool thing that you can really acknowledge in your life is that we have lots of dreams, right? Like, there's an author that I love, Abraham Hicks, and she calls it rockets of desire. We're always letting out rockets of desire, things that we want and we show and we're passionate about. So I think it's awesome that you have a lot of different dreams, and I think the foundation that you're making, and you're drawing for your jobs at Disney and Universal, and like you're building a great foundation for yourself that's going to take you. And the fact that you don't regret anything is amazing, because the bottom line is that's not really necessary to regret anything, because it's going to give you something as you move forward. So the cool thing is, I've known you guys for almost a year now, almost a year. Wow, because I think I met you when Ava did 101 Dalmatians, and I think that it's cool because you guys are intentional people, that you're really kind of looking at life a very different way that like normal 20-year-olds don't, right? I mean, I don't know a lot of, I actually knew some, I did teach a lot of law students, but I haven't been in the company of a lot of 20-year-olds lately, but it just seems to me that you guys are ahead of the curve, which is very cool. Like, so tell me a little bit about the energy, the kind of energy that you bring to your everyday things that you do.
Well, it works with the kids that we're married, because they kind of see us as like not only like older as like an authority, but like as their friend too, because we joke around all the time at work, and then they feel like they're comfortable to joke around with us too.
That's awesome.
So like we're always like messing around, and we mess around with the kids, and that just gets them hyped up too. So
I think the best part of that job is and I'm speaking about being a theater teacher, is being able to touch so many young lives and inspire so many young people and really make a difference in these kids' lives. It's an extremely rewarding job. Like, that's my favorite part of it. The fact that I'm making a difference.
Well, that is awesome.
Yeah, and to see the progression from the kids, like even from the beginning of the musical to the end, just by one show, like you can tell.
You could do your little vlog on that.
You can tell just like it's like from one side of the spectrum to the other, like zero confidence to confidence, or like just everything in general. Like
I always. I don't tell my kids this, but I always believe that kids, whatever kind of limit you give them, they will meet that limit, whether that limit is low or high. So I always put my limit at an extremely high barrier, because I know that if I'm shooting for the stars, like they will go and shoot for the stars with me.
It's kind of like the picture you guys sent me with your hand pointing to the stars.
I
was like, look at her, she's shooting to the stars. Look at her, that's what she does. That's what you're all about, really. Your body language speaks for itself. But the cool thing is that you get them at such a young age where you can make a difference in their confidence now, because who knows what the world is telling them. But when they come to you guys, that protected safe space, you can like nurture them into doing amazing things, which you see, like you said, from the beginning to the end. So that's super awesome. Well, there you go. I mean, we need more teachers like that, and certainly you'll bring that into every avenue of your life subsequent to even this job. So, when I say seize the day, I'd love to know what it means for the both of you as you are, translating that into making your dreams a reality.
As far as seizing the day, the way I interpret it is like day by day.
Okay.
So what is the best part of the day and how can I make it better? So like we were talking in the last rehearsal, and you said that you should be grateful for at least one thing in the day before you go to bed. And I feel like that's seizing the day, because even if you had a bad day, that's something, okay, this happened, it wasn't like, something I was expecting, but something good that happened. So I'm just going to take that into account, and then the next day we're going to have a new day and I'm going to see something else.
I think the gratitude is really amazing that you do that already, because like I said, at 20 something, like, there's like everyone may not have that practice, and that's something that you've already, built into your life. What about you, Monica?
I kind of like give myself things to do after an activity that I'm not willing to do or want to do. So like,
what does that mean? Like, what does that mean?
So today, for instance, like one of my teachers is out doing a theater job.
Okay.
And he said that we weren't gonna have classes now. This is like my classes so now it's like I only have to go to one class, and I told myself, go to your class and then get your nails done.
Oh.
And so
and it's very nice. It looks very nice.
and so that's my way of, I don't know, I just try to like pep myself up.
Yes, that's
self-care awesome. and as long and always I don't listen to the radio that much. I am such an old I'm an old soul, I guess.
I would say that if you're an old soul that you would listen to the radio.
Well, yeah.
You would be watching TV, but anyway.
The
new songs, like that's
I don't listen to that, but
no.
I listen to like 60s and 70s, but I'll be driving in my car. Like today, on my way to school, I was driving in my car and I was listing things I was grateful for, and then after that, I started saying mantras out loud of the things that I want in my life.
Wow, that's
so
awesome.
I guess that's.
Where did you learn that? Like, or is that something that you just came up with?
So I feel like we originally learned this from my sister. So I feel like I'm
awesome.
I'm not like I'm taking all her credit, because she's the one who introduced me to this lifestyle. But yeah, my sister was the one who kind of explained to me like what spirituality was, and we started doing a like theosophy
one of the
class.
Theosophy
Class with her husband, and we would sit and he brought a book and we would sit and read the chapters and speak about that. So she was kind of the one that enlightened me, and now it all makes sense. Like life makes sense now.
So interestingly enough, there's a quote that upon the shoulder of giants we see further. So nothing is new thought. We're all learning and being taught by other people. So it's awesome that your sister would teach you what she's learned so that you can live a different kind of life of awareness. Right. So yeah, props to your sister. Plus my sister's watching right now, and she has taught me a lot in life as well. So, I'll give you that. You learn from each other, because we all are good at different things, right? And then, other people get to tell you, and you take what you like and leave the rest, which is really cool. So it sounds to me like you both are advocates of personal development in your life at this point, right? And, are there particular tools other than the gratitude and mantras that you guys use to, embolden the vision that you have for your life?
Binaural beats.
Oh. So do you put the earphones on?
Yeah.
And the sound? So explain to them what that is, because I barely know what it is.
Yeah, I barely.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically we'll put, like, the other day, he walks into me in bed, like with my phone next to me, listening to like binaural beats that like there's different ones for like anything that you want to like be manifesting in your life. And basically it's so we are energy, and like our bodies are energy, like we are energy. So the beats are to a sound that will like spark that energy like within you to like. It kind of, and like with the binaural beats, like you can heal yourself.
But it goes from side to side, right? It jumps, right? Or no?
Well, I haven't. It's supposed to.
Okay.
But I haven't done it with earphones.
Okay.
I just put my phone there and I listen to the binaural beats, and I use that as my like tool to meditate.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. And
but
this is you learned from your sister, or this is something you?
Yeah, my sister taught me about
Wow.
that. But like also like,
is this the lawyer who's not the lawyer?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yes.
Who's
The
not the lawyer.
lawyer who doesn't want to be.
He doesn't want to be a lawyer. Well, there you go, right? But she's got all these cool things to teach you. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. And what about you, Jovanni? Do you listen to the binaural beats as well, or
not as much? But I do listen to when I feel like I have some anxiety, or I feel pressure, or I feel nervous.
Yeah.
I'll listen to. On Spotify, there's a playlist called Mantras of Divine Grace.
Oh.
And so I listen to all those mantras.
What is that?
Wait, what's her name?
Her name is, there's two. So there's
No, that sounds cool.
Ninjaham Kant or something like that. Or
Mantras of Divine Grace. I'm gonna
Yeah.
write it down. I'll put it in the feed because that sounds really exciting and interesting.
It's
and her,
really nice.
her voice is like so good. Okay, so like if you want to listen, just listen to Sare Sasa because that's like my favorite mantra.
Yeah.
Or should I
But
make
that
you
one's
sing
not in it.
No!
But it even has like you like with the song
Hold on,
like.
but there's a YouTube video that we saw that it was like a festival, like meditation festival or something, where they had like a bunch of people meditating, and so the lady was playing live, and she was like, "I'm gonna have you do this. So while you sing, you go up, and then right onto your temple, you do a lotus flower like this." And then on your way down, you do.
You
like
guys getting this?
this?
So this is really key.
And so,
So do your lotus flower and then you come down, right?
Yeah.
And what's it supposed to do? Open you up to
It's just like
divine wisdom?
I think that this
I'll
is.
take it.
I think this is. I think this is
Divine
a method of like focus on this in
Yeah.
your breath and like let the thoughts, because it's really hard to just calm your thoughts.
Oh my
when
god,
you're
it's
meditating.
really hard. You know?
Yeah.
Like especially when like you're constantly in your head all the time.
Yeah.
And you know, it's interesting because I always wondered, like when an actor gets ready for a role and maybe how you teach the kids, because I know that you were talking about a meditation that you were going to the kids into their role so that they could actually feel the part that they were actually going to do. To quiet your mind, I think would be really important so you can remember your lines, right? Because there's so much going on up there, and it will calm your fears as well, like you were saying, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's really awesome. So, okay, so now that 2019 has begun, let's go back to the whole making your dreams a reality. What have been your intentions? Starting off, fresh new year, new slate, clean slate. What's next for you guys?
So for this year?
Yeah. Well, I mean, what, do you have a 5-year plan? And you guys do 1 year at a time, or what?
I think we're really much about taking it like one day at a time.
Okay, that's
one step at a time. But we do have
really 23, 24 one step at a time. Everybody should take advantage of the one step at a time mentality, because slow and steady.
I just because also another part of like what I've read a lot of like books on like manifestation and like
law of attraction.
And like whatever.
What's your favorite? Do you have a
think
favorite?
You like the.
I really like the "You're a Badass at Making Me."
Oh, you like that one?
Yeah.
Yes.
We also read the other ones, like the 4 elements.
Yeah, the four
agreements.
Agreements.
Yeah.
That one. Yeah.
That's a great book too. Yeah.
Yeah, but like all of this started because I started reading a book about past life regression. That's how all of this
Ryan
started.
Weiss? No.
Yes.
Ryan
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Many
obsessed.
Masters. Many Lives
Many
Masters.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then he's reading the second one, but
There you go.
But that all of this was like that like was the portal that like opened to
so
everything.
you kind of tapped into your past soul that said you need to be doing this. Look some more.
Yeah.
Engage.
But for now, our goals, or my biggest goal of 2019 is to have a successful YouTube channel.
There you go. So because you're a vlogger on YouTube.
Yeah.
Right? And what is the name of your show on YouTube?
It's called Monica Leon's Life. It's youtube.com/Monica Leon's Life.
So I'm going to put that in the feed as well after we're done, just so you guys can take a look, because she's actually practicing on a vlog. I mean, it's my first vlog tonight, and I don't know what the heck is going to happen after it. But so what is it about that resonates with you as far as your intention or your dreams are concerned?
Well, I know that being a YouTuber opens so many doors. It's
What is that? Why? I don't understand.
Because brand. Okay,
Yeah, I
so
don't
basically you are a brand.
Okay.
So you're marketing yourself.
The key to marketing. Because Lord knows I don't know really how to do it at all.
So you market yourself. So you pick a brand, you pick a name, and you start doing videos. And my videos are like lifestyle videos and travel videos. So we like to travel, and I feel like we've manifested every time.
Yeah, you guys just went to.
We just went
Europe.
to Scotland,
Okay.
Liverpool, and London, and but yeah. So with the YouTube channel, a lot of opportunities start to come. So as your channel grows, brands start to reach out to you.
Because you're seen as an influencer.
Yes, so you're an influencer.
There's that word again.
Yes.
And what does the influencer mean to other people?
Someone who is able to influence an audience.
Okay.
So let's say L'Oreal decides to contact me.
Okay.
And I'm like going to take a spot.
L'Oreal, she's on Monica Leone's life. There you go. Check her out.
So I don't know, just random. Like Lush. I like that one.
Lush.
Let's go with Lush. So let's say Lush wants to sponsor me.
What's Lush?
Lush is like it's like that soap store.
Oh.
It's like all like natural.
It's like a vegan,
like
all
cruelty
natural.
free.
I'm gonna have to put that in the feed too, because I've never heard of that story.
Really?
Never heard of that story.
Oh, you're gonna have to go.
Oh my god.
It's so
never
good.
heard. Okay, so Lush,
So
you
good.
guys.
So
There you
let's
go.
say Lush wants to sponsor me. They'll reach out to me. They'll email my business email and tell me that they want to sponsor me, which will mean different things. So sometimes it's like, for 30 seconds in your vlog, you need to use a Lush product and also like tell us how you use it and how much you love the Lush product. Now,
so that's because they're tapping you as an influencer that can get their brand
correct.
out there. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I got
So then you get paid through that, and then also like we like to travel, so travel companies can reach out to us, like American Airlines, and they're
there
like,
you go.
we're gonna send you to Ireland. Do a vlog and show how much fun you're having in Ireland. So
that can happen.
Yeah.
So if you get really big on YouTube, that can happen.
Yeah.
Oh my, so
And-
what do you have to do to get this intention out there? Like, what is it that you have to do, or is it just like manifesting and then doing what you need to do? Next step, inspired actions, and then you just get lucky. They just see you, or are they out there pulling everybody's stuff? And I don't understand what the world is like in this world.
Well,
I don't get it.
YouTube has an algorithm,
Yes.
so you kind of have to play along with their algorithm.
I don't even understand that. That's probably my first problem. But you know the algorithm.
Sort of. They've recently changed it, and it's now even more confusing.
Oh, yeah.
But basically, at least 2 videos a week, so that YouTube gets like notified that you are a content creator, and like something's going on in this channel, and then also like. Depending on how many views that video got within the first hour. The first hour of uploading is like the most crucial.
Okay.
Yeah, so like what happened within the first hour, how much interaction, like engagement.
So do you have to be aware of what time you upload it? Just so
Yes.
you tap into that market and that niche or whatever?
It all depends on like your audience. But right now, I don't really know
You're trying to
who's
figure
watching my videos.
Ah.
So right now I'm uploading at 3 o'clock. But I did a poll on Instagram and I asked them, would you rather me upload at 3 or 6? And they picked 6. So you kind of like, you have them follow you on Instagram, and you have to be very interactive with your audience on YouTube.
So you have to get intentional about when you actually upload it,
Right.
so it impacts the audience and the niche, so that you influence enough that Lush will come find you and put you on their feed. Or let's get bigger. American Express says go to Ireland because we want you there, because all these people are watching you and they like the way that you interact. So that they can.
But YouTubers are all the time. YouTubers like right now, there's a YouTuber that I watch. She lives in London, and she's in Maui on a trip.
Yeah, and,
you know,
and she's being covered by
herself
100%, or by
no. The company has paid for all travel expenses,
oh my god,
everything, and it's
you guys are geniuses.
It's crazy.
Oh my god.
Like there's a lot of young girls.
And
Like, let's say they're not specifically like a beauty channel, like reviewing like makeup brands.
Yeah.
But they're just like a young couple. Like they have a lot of following. They're really pretty.
Yeah.
So like
you talking about Aspen Parker?
like Tarte, like the makeup company Tarte, or like what's another one?
Tarte.
Like,
that's one I haven't heard
whatever.
of either. So there you go.
Like Tarte is like a cruelty-free like makeup company.
That's a good
So
company.
Tarte will like contact these people and be like, hey, I'm gonna send you to Bora Bora with a bunch of other influencers.
They send you with a bunch
Are
of
you
influencers.
kidding?
Yeah,
I
know,
have
it's
no
great.
idea what's going
And so like
on.
these are
Seriously.
like these are all obviously like the highlights of YouTube, but Also, I just
It
like
can't be that random because
Right.
it sounds like there's a lot of people that are actually
Yeah.
being tapped to do all this. That's
Yeah.
amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah, so
Oh my God, you're like on the cusp. I feel it. Don't you feel that? Don't you feel that? Like she's on the cusp. Just start vlogging again. You're gonna be all over that, right?
Yeah.
Like, do you want to do travel or do you want to do?
I just want
makeup or do you want? What is it that?
not
you
makeup. I used to do makeup on YouTube, but recently I just want to travel and I just want to like genuinely live my life online.
That's awesome.
As
I wanna live
weird
your
as that
life
sounds,
online.
I want to genuinely
Oh my
live
God,
my life
that's so
online.
funny.
I just there's something so like comforting about.
A camera.
Hey guys, what's up? I don't know. I'm weird.
Are
like
your friends out there?
Yeah, like hi guys, I have
And they
this
can't really hurt you because they're in there.
Well, they actually
don't
can.
hurt you. Oh, they
can
can?
hurt you in the comments.
Oh, they say nasty comments, but you can ignore those. Don't pay attention to those.
Yeah.
Only love, because you got your guardian angel.
Exactly.
Now that there's no hate coming at you, and then if it's hate coming at you, then you just like, delete, because you've got a camera.
I mean, it doesn't really matter as long as
Yeah.
they're engaging with your video.
Even if it's hate crime.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Even
Yeah,
it's funny.
so-
Even the hate comments bring you money.
Yeah.
Because
Wow.
it shows engagement, and then YouTube.
So-
is,
Well, I always say that if someone doesn't like you that much, you've tapped a source, you've like hidden her, and then it's a good thing, right? Because it was like, oh, you're mad now, right? Clearly, I think that the coolest thing about life, and I try to teach this to my kids, is that other people's opinion of you is none of your business, right? So, you do your thing. If it makes you happy and you bring love and joy to people, and by virtue of your style, your brand, then keep doing
Yeah.
it. So is that your dream too? Are you just sharing in hers, or require?
Well-
I don't know if you
No,
can
deep
apply
down-
into a school doing choir,
No,
because
no,
I think that
because-
there's like lots of laws against that.
The thing is that my dream has always been to be a music teacher, so it's not that hasn't changed, but I'm very influenced because I'm very curious.
She's an
on
influencer.
Right, it's
There
working.
you go. Your
I-
first crowd is right here, and it
I mean,
works.
if she could do that and have a stable lifestyle
Yeah.
as a YouTuber, like it also gives me a stable lifestyle too.
Yeah.
So it's like I can do my teaching for a few
That's so
years.
smart. The team dynamic.
Yeah.
You're good, she's good. She's good, you're good. I like that.
Yeah.
A lot of marriages out there don't get that so much.
And like
so.
something I saw recently that like really opened my eyes and like made me realize like a negative mindset will never get you anywhere.
Sure.
Because I was looking on my YouTube channel. Another way you make money is AdSense. So you
Okay,
get
I had no idea.
so you become partner with YouTube,
Okay.
and then you have to have a certain like amount to get partnered. But I was partnered in the past, and I was getting money by ads play on your video and you get paid.
Oh.
So depending on how long people are watching the ads on your video,
Oh.
so it'll be like random ads that YouTube
Yeah.
puts, and so
And that happens.
And
That
they
happens
pay.
with you. That's
it was,
Okay.
and then YouTube changed their algorithm,
Oh,
whatever, and I
okay.
decided to quit YouTube.
Oh.
So I'm back again
She's back.
from my
Same show though, Monica Leon.
same
Okay.
channel, but
So
I
maybe
had
people
quit.
were like, 2019, because it was
Right.
2009, 10 years later.
Right, there we
I
go.
mean,
Whoa.
I
But-
think you're onto something, right? It's like going back in time and you go, back to then, and you can like fast forward to you guys now, and looking back and thinking, oh my God, look at my dreams. How far have they come since 2009 to 2019?
Yeah.
How far have you come since then? Which is really exciting when you see the contrast and see where you are versus where you were.
Yeah, the craziest part though is that YouTube will show you how much money you have accumulated in AdSense, and YouTube doesn't pay you until you have $100. So YouTube will pay you monthly.
Don't know anything about this.
YouTube will pay you monthly, okay?
Yeah.
But you have to reach over $100 or they won't pay you, right?
Okay.
So I looked at my AdSense like probably a couple weeks,
But
2 weeks ago.
This is recently. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
recently. And this was like a big eye
My mind is
opener.
blown by the two of you. I have to tell you. with
And
all
on
this
my
information.
AdSense,
so much to know.
on my AdSense, it said I had accumulated $99.89.
Oh, stop!
So if I would not have quit,
You would have gone.
The $100.
Wow.
I would have already gotten paid by YouTube.
Well, there you go.
You know?
Well, that is enough to give you the momentum to know that you're possibly able to do it, because look, it's right there. You were
Yeah.
right there.
No, and it stays there. So as soon as I
you
become
turn that
partner.
on? Wow. So when does this happen? When you get
So
partner?
okay, so now YouTube's new rule is you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 minutes of watch time.
Wow.
So I have over 4,000 minutes of watch time, but
Okay.
I don't have the 1,000 YouTube subscribers. I have 900.
Okay.
So I'm only
Almost there.
100
Oh my
100
God.
away.
Okay, so if you guys really,
Do it.
really want to help these two up and comer,
Oh my God.
I don't even know if you're millennials. What are you? You guys are not
Yeah,
millennials.
Yeah.
we're millennials.
Okay, so go to YouTube.
He's Generation Z.
I was
His
the
first
cutoff,
year.
but I don't no. I don't know
Oh my god, that's so funny. I like all these labels. I have no idea. I'm gonna do Ava, my son, and I have no idea what indigo children or something crazy. But go to YouTube, go to Monica Leon's life, and become one of her followers. Subscribe, and you'll get this girl over the 1,000 mark, where she can start to make her dream a reality. See? You guys can make a difference in their life, as well as they're making a difference in all of yours, because I've never heard all this information. Really, I don't. And you have to pay people a lot of money. They still tell you all this information. It's like, oh my god, it's like a mystery.
Yeah.
Wrapped in a conundrum, wrapped in this anyway. So that's very exciting. So my god, look at you guys. So you have this whole idea of getting back into the vlogging scene, and you just keep pushing along with regard to your music dream of being a teacher, which is amazing. And you guys, completely complement each other. It sounds to me like you both support each other in your dreams. Like that is something that you've always done together, or is this new?
No, we've always ever
since we left Miami. We left Miami together, and we pursued Disney and Universal. That was like our big dream before. And I think...
What brought you back? Like, what brought you back to Miami after being in Orlando?
Do you really want to know?
I mean, it's an interesting concept, you guys are there. I mean, unless it's something very personal that you don't want to share with me. I don't want to...
Summary, we went there to do our AA in Valencia.
Okay.
And then we were going to go to UCF. But we just didn't like Orlando as a city, and we weren't enjoying our jobs.
No offense to anybody who lives in Orlando.
No,
it's just a personal preference.
Orlando's great.
Yeah. I'm from Orlando.
I grew up in Orlando.
What part?
Altamont Springs.
I know exactly where it is.
That we were living.
It's okay. I'm not thinking it is enough. Windermere. Okay, there you go.
We live in Windermere.
She live in Windermere. It's just far out
so
there.
we lived.
We were right behind Disney.
Right behind the cast parking lot of Magic Kingdom.
Like we could see the fireworks from our apartment
every night.
Every night.
Wow.
Yeah. So the problem was that we were surrounded by
your
tourists.
Kisses are giving her firework feelings all the time because they're like, okay, there you go.
But that was both like a dream and a curse because every night.
Oh, that's so.
You're like, oh, it's 9:00.
Did you want to sleep through that, or did you like? Oh my god!
They didn't like it at first, but then they got used to it.
Oh my god! Yeah, because those dogs freak out when they hear.
I mean, they're naturally like shaking.
But they got used to it, and it was.
Are they still with you? The Chihuahua?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so they're happy to be in the quiet, piece of Miami now, right?
Yeah.
So you decided to come back. You decided, okay, come back, and then you.
Well, we decided to come back because I wasn't enjoying my job at Disney anymore.
What were you doing at Disney? I'm curious.
Okay, so
tell us.
So at first I started in theater operations at Animal Kingdom.
Oh. What character were you? I'd love to
know.
No,
it wasn't a character. So it was just like theater.
I always like to know that
I worked the theaters.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
So you worked in production? You were
okay. So I worked at Festival of Lion King, Finding Nemo the musical. It's Tough to Be a Bug.
I love that.
Adventures Outpost and Flights of Wonder, which is no longer there.
So you didn't actually act in the show?
No.
You were behind the scenes.
Right.
Got it. Okay.
So we worked there, and slowly but surely which was considered attractions.
Okay.
Even though we were theater operations, Animal Kingdom. And at first I was like, oh my god, Animal Kingdom, yuck! Like the worst park, you know. Everyone always thinks like Animal Kingdom.
Oh, now it's like.
Right, now it's great. Yeah. But this was
like
before Pandora.
Avatar,
yeah.
Pandora. Can't ride for your life, but anyway.
Yeah, so I got there and it was basically a diamond in disguise.
Oh yes.
It was the best part to work at, I think. And I slowly built myself up to become a trainer, and then I became a coordinator, which is like an assistant manager. Which is when I was having the most fun.
So what does a coordinator do then?
So basically, we're the one under the manager.
Okay.
We are very hands-on with our attractions.
Yeah.
So we send out rotations. So cast members are on a continuous rotation.
Yes.
So every 30 minutes, a rotation goes out, and we have to make sure that
all those details I never knew about. That's pretty cool.
We have to make sure that all our cast members are going on their break and coming back on time and going and whatever. And then if they have if something's happening outside of the attraction, we go and we take care of that.
Guests.
Yeah, any guest issues, a guest getting nasty.
So anything ever randomly happen crazy?
All
the time.
She has a lot of stories.
Right?
Yeah.
All the time.
Oh my god.
I didn't work there though. I worked in Magic Kingdom and Starbucks.
Oh.
In the bakery.
There you go.
Yeah, and then after that, but I didn't like it.
Okay, but you really wanted that. You were like, Starbucks is my dream.
No. If we're talking about manifesting, I manifested that because I've been wanting to work at Starbucks since I was a kid.
And it healed that?
And it didn't ruin it.
Starbucks is not going to be on your vlog. It's not looking for you.
Yeah. But then I quit and I went to Universal and I worked at ET Adventure, which is actually where I proposed to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
He
so
got
cute.
But he proposed to me before he started working for Universal.
Have you been on ET?
Yes.
So you know at the end he says like goodbye, Meg,
Yes.
blah, blah.
Yeah.
So I had him say, "Will you marry me?"
Wow. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
He actually proposed to her on ET.
Yeah.
Will you marry me? Mom? Did you tape that? I hope.
I did. It's,
Oh
it's
my
actually
God,
on our
that's awesome.
channel.
Oh, you gotta
it
see
is.
that.
It's a very old video.
That's awesome. Well, that's very clever and creative. Not surprising at all because I know you two, but
We were
wow.
actually the first and like
That's
only
really
people.
awesome.
The only one.
That's
Yeah.
really awesome.
And so when I got
Okay,
there
guys,
the first day,
those of you out there that want to propose and you love ET, you can actually see if they will do that for you because apparently
They
you
will.
can. Oh,
Yeah.
they will.
Yeah.
So that might be your thing. Go to ET and ask your girlfriend to be your fiance.
Right.
There you
When
go.
I got
love
to the
that.
first
And
day-
thank God she said yes because that's classic, right?
Right.
Yeah.
When I got there the first day, they were like,
That's
"Weren't
so-
you the guy that proposed?" Like, it
Oh my
was
God,
like,
that's
Everyone knew
awesome.
him.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's my favorite ride, which is why he picked
Oh,
that.
that's
Yeah.
awesome. E.T. is a great movie, right?
Mhm.
Oh my God, it's a great movie. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So I would hate to say like, I'm curious because, okay, so you came back after the challenging fireworks and the challenges that you faced when you were in Orlando and you came back. So how you dealt with challenges, like what did you guys come together and you made a decision that it's time to, move on or?
Nothing in Orlando was serving us anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like one of the number one things was like racism in Orlando.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least in Windermere.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So-
Because my friend lives up there, but she lives by UCF,
And
and
it was
it's like
great
it's
for
like
her.
a student diverse
Yeah.
town.
Yeah.
Like by UCF too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So there you go.
But where we were, it was just we were very like ridiculed against.
Really?
Yeah.
Because of
Our
Being Hispanic.
Yeah.
really, I would
Yeah.
think everybody's Hispanic in Orlando.
But the
now.
thing is, yeah.
No.
But like, I mean, I was born in this country, so it's like,
Yeah.
what am
Why
I
are
supposed
they-
to feel?
yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
So
that's another whole
yeah.
ball of
I know.
wax,
So I felt like nothing was serving us over there. We were this dream of ours. All of a sudden was like an unhappy
Aw.
situation. So we decided we were going to start manifesting, and like this was like the.
So did you know about manifesting intentionally? Or it
And
was
that
just like,
time
no?
we were in the beginning stages
Yeah.
of
Okay.
it. So since 2012, we've been slowly learning.
Mhm.
Since 2012, and we started.
You know, it's a they do say it's like someone can tell you that gravity exists, but unless you learn about it, you understand gravity. No,
Right.
you function in gravity, right?
Mhm.
So if you know that the power intention exists,
Right.
I mean, now you're aware of it, so it's going to be easier for you. But does it just because you didn't know about it did not happen? No, it was always there. So that's
Yes.
cool that now you actually know, and you can actually
Yeah.
walk accordingly. Basically, knowing your feet won't fall
Yeah.
off the ground.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
really cool.
And it's a way of like now when something negative comes to my mind, I'm like cancel that.
Cancel.
I don't want that one.
Cancel.
Universe,
Yeah.
not that one.
Not that
So
I was like, don't bring that into
Yeah,
my life.
that
Thank
was
you
not-
so much. I've got so many
Next.
other things
Yeah.
I can play with, just not that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's good. And sometimes it really works, right? To cancel. Sometimes,
Yeah.
what happens when it doesn't work? Like
You
fester.
cry.
You cry. So you allow your emotions just to take
Yeah.
over. Lock yourself in your closet and just say, stay away from me for the next at least 2 hours. There you go, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But I feel like we manifested the move down to Miami because we really focused on that one thing. We want to move back to Miami. We want to move back to Miami, and we said it was gonna happen by August, and it did.
That's amazing.
So we did. We moved back.
Well, let me point out something because I think that people, they say they want, but they do nothing. No inspired action, nothing to have these dreams come into being. You just didn't sit there and just say, I want to move back to Miami. You actually must have had action. You looked for job. What is it that you did that brought you to the place where you actually could make the move back here?
Yeah.
Well, for us, we came without a job, but I said it's gonna be easy to find a job in Miami.
Yes.
So I didn't know what it was at the time.
Yeah.
But
But like who in Miami has worked for Disney? So I
Correct. So now we're coming back with this experience, and like
you're
no
building your
no
castle
one
together.
yeah no
Yeah.
one had like you can't
Yeah.
compete with Disney customer service. So we already
Yeah.
had that under our sleeve.
That's awesome.
So we knew, okay, we're gonna come back and it's gonna be easy.
Yeah.
Never did I think it was going to be a theater job,
Yeah.
but that comes later. But what were you gonna say?
No, that was it. Like
Oh.
I think the first
But
action we
it was
took
through
was
school.
to.
It was through school. So
It was through school.
we
Because you applied.
Yeah, we applied to FIU. I auditioned. We got in,
Yeah.
and then he auditioned as well. And then that's when we were like, okay, we're gonna move down to Miami now.
Awesome.
So we had the school outlet, and then as soon as we came, like we started putting our intentions. Like I knew I wanted to do something creative, so I came back on YouTube. That was when I came back on YouTube.
So when was that? In 2000
And
recently, right?
2008?
So-
No, 2017.
So 2017, you come back.
Yeah, I came back to YouTube and I started doing
Wow.
creative things. YouTube was going great. I became partner, started making
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
And and then all of a sudden it was this mindset that I had that I wanted to do something creative, that there was actually a job that I was applying for, and it was like for a organic, all natural like makeup company, but it wasn't a makeup company.
Oh,
They
you guys are totally into organic though.
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause
Oh,
you're
yeah.
vegetarians as well,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we try to be as
Yeah.
vegetarian as we can. Like no one's perfect.
Yeah, my daughter said, "Oh, I don't know what drinks you can get for her because they're vegetarian." I was like, "I didn't realize that." Drinks
No,
are-
drinks are fine.
Yeah, I was like, I wasn't sure. Maybe I missed that. I was like, I'm not a vegetarian, so I have no idea. So you can educate me. And I've learned. I think I've learned more than you guys have learned this today from me. So anyway.
But this job, they are a company that makes the ingredients for makeup companies. So they actually work with Tarte, which is a
Oh.
natural organic company.
So they work with what?
With Tarte Cosmetics, which is
Tarte,
like
okay.
a big
Okay, that's what you had talked about before.
company.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
Tarte, yeah.
I told them that I was studying theater. They loved that. I told them
Yeah.
that I worked for Disney. They loved that.
That's awesome.
And
YouTube.
and
Love
I
that.
told them, I told them that I was doing YouTube because I was like, this is something I'm doing and this is something I'm serious about, and I don't want this job to interfere.
And they like
So
that
how
too?
do you feel about that? And as soon as I said that, they're like, wait, you know how to edit? You know how to make YouTube videos? You're not scared to speak in front of a crowd? We want you to,
Yeah.
they wanted me to speak for their like meeting, their like company meetings. They wanted me to edit videos for them because they had they have a YouTube channel. So they wanted me to edit videos for them and like make and film videos for them and like speak to all these makeup companies, etc. So I was like, wow, this is a really cool job.
Yeah. Did you get excited about that?
Yeah, I was super excited
Yeah.
about that. I was super excited about that. I was ready to go. I was all for it. And the same day that I got the job offer for that, I got the job offer from Tim.
Oh,
I
wow.
got a call.
NCT, that's awesome.
I got a call the
Oh,
same
wow.
day. Like I was on my computer
So
looking.
Like she was writing the email like, yes, I will take your job offer.
And
then
I, like,
she got the call.
Tim
Oh my
calls me and I pick
So,
up.
what went through your mind at that point? Like, you're getting this job that you're like, woo, this is exciting, and then you get this other job, and like, what goes through your mind? You have two great offers at this point.
Yeah, so at this point I was like, wow, I really did this time. You really did this time, Monica. So I didn't know what to do, honestly. I told Tim, I was like, thank you so much for this job opportunity.
Yeah.
But I cannot give you an answer right now.
Oh, wow.
As I'm trying to figure out. Like, I just got another job offer today, and it was an amazing job offer. I mean, I would love to work for you guys, love this company, but
That's awesome.
I don't know what I'm going to do. So I started speaking to my sister and his mom.
Oh, the sister, the wise one.
Yeah.
The wise one, the
Yeah.
sage in your life, the owl, right? So what did the wise one say to you?
So, like, they all said the same thing. Like, are this is a huge sign that you need to be doing what you love. Like, forget that job and the fact that, because, okay, I kept clinging on, oh, but that job is stable.
At 23 you need stable? Oh, boy.
I mean, when you're married, like,
Oh, yeah. Well, he's as fun as you are.
Yeah.
I mean, the two of you are like, let's talk about outside the box. Like, not playing it safe. You guys seem to like meld that way, and you're like, okay, let's do it. Let's go. That's
I feel like we
exciting.
never played safe now.
Yeah.
Like we used
yeah,
to.
now we're just like, this scares you. Let's go.
Oh my god, we're gonna jump now! Yay! Oh my god, let me tell you. I think I was called out as when my son was very young, because I used to say, face your fears, don't let them stop you. I mean, they're gonna be there, just don't let them stop you. And I think we went to Busch Gardens, and I think we were like in front of this terribly scary ride, and he must have been like 4 at the time. And I'm like, I'm not going on that. And he's like, face your fears, mommy. I'm like,
Oh.
God, life lessons. If I don't go, he has this over me for the rest of his life. So I got on, and I was like, I did it once and done. I always say once and done. I'll try things all once and done, but I'll tell you I won't ever do it again. But yes, so you face your fears, and now you learn something from them, which is awesome. So you took the job with MCT.
I did.
Yeah, and then you took the job with MCT.
Well, yeah, she recruited me for the summer
The
camp.
dynamic duo.
Yeah,
there you go.
They needed a music director, and I was like, honestly, I do not know any better person than my husband. He's great.
Wow, and he's done a great job too. I mean, you guys really should come and see a year with Frog and Toad. A year with Frog and Toad. Like I said, it's February
9 and 10.
Yes, you will be happily entertained, pleased, and the caliber of talent that they've nurtured, you're really going to be amazed. So
these kids are super, super talented.
Yeah, super. And then you definitely engaged and gave them the confidence that they need to take
absolutely
them over.
Every time.
Very cool. So here we are at the end, which is the beginning, because we started with the intentions, and I asked you to pick a number and actually set forth an intention for the show. So we'll start with you, Jovanni. What was your intention for this evening?
Like the number?
Yeah. Well, what was your intention first? For the show, for the evening, for your vlog, for everything,
My intention was to be a good guest at your show.
You guys are definitely good guests. I can tell you that. So that worked out for you.
I really wanted to just put everything out into the universe and have it recorded, because I feel like it's more accurate when thoughts, your thoughts come and go, but when you put it out there, it's there forever, especially now that it's recorded. So I felt like it was important for us to really specify what we really wanted and
awesome.
our dreams, so that it's, we can look back on this later, at the end of the year, be like, hey, look at what we did in January.
And then 10 years from now, when you look back at this and you're, oh my God.
Yeah.
What, we had no idea all of this was going to happen in our life.
I know.
Oh my God.
Then we could really talk about manifestation.
Oh my God. Then you guys can start teaching it, right? Then the teacher, becomes a student, and then you change roles and all these great things happen. So what number was it that you picked for
5.
yourself? Number 5.
I knew it.
So yes. How did you know
I
5? Like 5 is your
That's
number?
his favorite number.
Okay, let's hope that there's actually a page with 5. Okay, so you stuck in February. In January. Thank you so much. I'm losing my brain. Okay, and this is your intention. This is your insight for you. And what I asked my guests to do, good guests, right, is to read the intention and then see how it matches your intention.
Do you want me to read?
Yes, just read January 3rd. It's January 3rd.
January 3rd. The future is completely open. The future is completely open, and we are writing it moment to moment. There is always potential to create an environment of blame, or one that is conducive to loving kindness. Pema Chadaran. Do you want to read the whole page?
Go ahead.
Today and every day, you are the one who sets the tone for your life. Everything that has happened in the past is done, over, kaput, finished. A time machine is not available, at least not yet, to take you back in time for a do-over. So let it all go. Instead of dwelling on past losses, seize what you have gained, the wisdom of the lessons learned through experience. Gather all the confidence you can muster and move forward. The future is completely open. That fact alone is beyond exciting. As long as you live and breathe, you have time to write the best chapters of your life. You decide whether those chapters are filled with anger and blame or with love and kindness. Today is a new day in your journey. Unwritten chapters await you. Decide now to inscribe wonder into what has not yet been written. Redirect the present moment with all that is good, trusting that the future will unfold accordingly. Declare at this moment that you will become a force of love, hope, and joy, and know that the associated rewards for doing so are already yours. Are you ready to experience that? Are you ready to experience what awaits with an attitude of optimism, love, and kindness? Away you go. Magical key to bliss. Get a pen and paper and write out your vision statement.
Well, I think that you guys are on your way. That definitely matches the whole idea that the future is open for you guys, and that you set out your dreams to the universe and you wait to see what's going to happen. So now your turn. What was your intention?
I just hoped that I could fulfill everything that you wanted me to.
Oh my God, I love that. I was like, I'm grading you.
I don't know, like I told you the other day, I feel so unqualified because you don't stop and think about your life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just
Yeah.
go,
Yeah.
and you don't take a moment to be like, wait, I'm actually doing some really cool things.
You're doing really cool things.
And so I don't know, like I just wanted to like do a good job.
You did a good job.
I don't know.
Well, I think that you're definitely doing a good job, so I think that's amazing. And what was your number?
100.
100. Is that, did you know that was going to be 100? You didn't know
No,
that, but
she's
you knew.
random.
No,
She's
my
random.
favorite number. Okay, my favorite number is like 1,006.
Oh, okay.
But like 100 is my other favorite number.
Okay, so the interesting thing is that it's between chapter 4 and 99. So do you want to go with 6 or do you want to go with 99? Because there's no 100. I guess you get to make
Wait,
your own
what?
insight up. There's no page 100.
Oh.
So maybe that's something, the blank page. You have so much. Look at that. So
Paint
you're,
the future.
so this is what I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you your own insight because I'm going to
Okay.
base it upon your intention. And I said the fact that she picked 100, page 100 is a blank page, goes to this because she said that she wanted to do a good job for me. But the interesting thing is when we show up in life, right, and do our best, it's like I said before, the external approval is never necessary because you will always set in the knowledge that as you show up authentically, that's the perfect thing for that moment. And I think that that blank page is what you get to write in your life. So on page 100, and your favorite would be 106, the fact would be is that you get to decide how you are seen by your vlogs in your life and by other people and by you. Because I think the most important thing is how you see yourself and that you give yourself that incredible approval through your mantras like you're talking about, through your gratitude tools that you guys use. And you guys are just on your way. Like my, they said, so great to see, amazing, you guys, your age, that you're actually doing this and you're motivating other people and that you're going to continue to motivate other people, because I think the more people that are aware and realize that the blank page is there for both of you to write together, you'd write separately, but that that it's your future, your chapter, your dreams that you get to make manifest into reality, then God only knows the sky is the limit, like you pointed your finger up to the sky when you were in Europe, right? Exactly. Do it again because it was really, there you go. And then Jovanni will hold you, right? There you go. So I will give the two of you the last word for tonight because that's what I do at the end. I think that, you want to leave any kind of inspiration for anyone who's going to be watching or listening, and maybe for yourself a year from now. What would you say, Jovanni? Yeah.
I don't know. I would just say be optimistic and listen to the signs in your life. And you honestly, it's hard to say because you really don't know what the signs are. But when you go day to day with an open mind and just put your dreams out there and the intentions that you want, things will just come at you like. And sometimes it'll hit you like in the face like that, like wow, that was a sign. And sometimes it'll just pass by, and it all depends on you whether you take it as a sign or not.
Yeah. That's awesome.
And that's what
I think everything is a sign, but what I would tell myself is, you're doing good, girl. Look at those 100,000 subscribers.
Yeah. 1 million views.
Yeah.
1 million views.
Oh, she put million
She says 1 million views. And like my friend Karen will always do you high five, right? I love that. She's amazing. When she goes around and high fives everybody, you're doing great. You're doing well. And you continue to encourage yourself as well as encouraging other people. Like, you're doing great, girl. That's right. You're doing great. And you know what? The fact that you showed up and you say yes to those signs or yes to those opportunities, and yes to the things that resonate to your intuition and resonate with you, oh my God, you have no chance but to meet and realize your dreams, or even start to dream differently and bigger and beyond what you thought was even possible. So I want to end tonight. I know I said the last word, but I want to end tonight with, I'm going to encourage all of you to go visit Monica's YouTube blog, or, and check it out, Monica Leon's Life. I will put everything in the feed. I encourage you to watch these two. They're up-and-comers, amazing people. Their energy is fantastic. And also, if you do have any children that are interested in doing theater, these are two wonderful teachers. The inspiration goes without saying. Also, I want to invite you all to come see us at Shine on March 3rd 2019. Today is the last day for early bird tickets. I'm being reminded. Thank you so much. And you'll have the opportunity to experience. Actually, my daughter's going to be singing, so you get to see what kind of talent that these two have nurtured in my daughter. And also, we have 4 incredible speakers all talking about manifesting inspirational dreams, love of dream, making those into reality, and networking with a lot of really great professionals and up-and-comers and movers and shakers in the community. So we do encourage you to go outshine and get your tickets. Today is the last day for early bird, but we will have tickets available until I believe the 28th of February. But I do encourage you to go ahead and do that. Once again, you also get a chance for a one-night stay at the Ritz tonight if you do in fact buy your tickets with the early bird. So that's an added plus, because apparently it's very expensive to stay at the Ritz. So if you're really looking for that kind of like VIP stay and wonderful service, you've got to come see where this Shine event's going to be. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. We are outdoing ourselves this year, and we're very excited to offer that for the community to basically, get the positive vibration up and everybody can start to look after and go for their dreams together. So I do want to encourage you to do that. Also, like they said, my book, The Magical Guide to Bliss, is on megnocero.com or on Amazon. I encourage you to grab that as well and have it help you guide you to the inspirational insights of your life. And like I said, a year with Frog and Toad.
Yeah.
February 9th and 10th at 2 and at 6 p.m.
Yes?
Yes.
So come and see it. You guys, like I said, it's an amazing cast. They really are professionals, and you might just get a glance at a Broadway star in the future, or perhaps a producer, or perhaps who knows. So I do encourage you guys to go and do that. I want to thank you for joining us for our first manifesting of 2019. I think it's been amazing, making your dreams into a reality. I hope all of this has inspired you to not sit on the sidelines, think outside the box, take a leap of faith and go for it, because this is your one life, you're once around, and you'd rather not be a observer. You might as well jump in and join the party, because the more people that are having a good time and enjoying who they are and how they show up, the better off we all are. So I want to thank you all. I want to thank you, Jovanni and Monica, for joining. You guys did amazing. You did amazing. And remember, you're here as the deliberate creators of your life, so let your soul be guided by your dreams. And let's all together raise the positive vibration on this planet so we can all live in bliss, which is definitely the goal. Enjoy making your magic and your miracles, and let your beautiful light keep shining. So once again, manifest the most beautiful life you can imagine. And until next month, when we see you again, I will be here with the next guest. And you can see this also on YouTube. I will be posting it as well. So thank you guys so much for joining us, and blessings and bliss.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.